I give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is on Matthew, chapter 10, verse 21. Okay. This is going to be a short lesson. We're going to. This is concerning how things are going to get pretty soon, real soon. Things are about to get really bad, y'all. I mean, things are so bad right now. Our U.S. government is no longer in charge of America, but they keep pretending as if they are in charge, and they're not. The United Nations Tribunal has found the United States government corporation guilty of crimes against humanity against us black and brown indigenous people. And the United Nations told them that they, the U.S. government, and its politicians, and its crooked law system, and its judges, and its police must vacate America. They supposed to vacate. Ain't supposed to be no police riding around. We supposed to be on a sheriff situation, or sheriff type situation. What we ourselves as the people, as indigenous people of this land, black and brown indigenous people of this land, is there for us to set up, sheriffs and all this, for us to elect some sheriffs and do all this and that. No, it's not for no cops to be riding around right now, pulling nobody over, arresting nobody. Or you can hold them up, and that's another thing. A number of these judges here in America have been held over, and motions put in the International World Court against them. A lot of judges been getting arrested now because you're not supposed to be trying no cases now. Right. We are sovereign citizens right now. But don't nobody realize it. The U.S. government's supposed to be completely shut down right now. And so this is really amazing. But it's a lot of things that's going to happen because of all these shutdowns and the collapse of the dollar, collapse of society, collapse of everything that's about to happen. It's a lot of mess. Let's get straight up into this word. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 21. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death. And that's what's coming. Because you're going to have it where each and every man is going to have his own endeavor to want to do his own thing. And they're not going to want to let another brother stand in the way. Okay? And with people being frustrated and mad, ain't nobody about to sit up and let one brother stand in the way of another brother and settle for that. No, because times have changed and people are out of their mind now. And the father, the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents. All this is coming. This is the very thing that's going to cause much division within every household. Okay? In every household, it's going to be much division. The 2 should be against the 3 if it's 5. The 1 should be against the 2 if it's 3. It's going to be a lot of hell that's about to ensue in everybody's household, you see, and cause them to be put to death. You see, people are going to be out to kill, murder one another because they don't have no type of restraints anymore. Okay, remember the time when people actually believed in the Lord, their Jesus, and they believed thou shalt not kill and all these different things, but times have changed and got pretty drastic for people. People don't know what to do. People are in so much turmoil, and it's a shame. We shouldn't have to live like this. But Esau is Edom, the so-called white man, designed his world this way. And we're in it. We're not of it, but we're in it. You see. This is Micah chapter 7, verse 5. Trust ye not in a friend. Right. Because even a friend is going to let you down. My buddy here that I'm living with. Okay, once my house had burned down, I had to come down the street and live with him. Remember, I'm low vision blind. And see, so I'm going through some things right now, the furnace of adversity. So, but can I count on him? No. Can I count him during the time of Jacob troubles? No, he's liable to off me for the last piece of bread. That's why I'm trying to save my money up now. I'm saving my money up so I can go and buy me another house, from the land bank. My first house that I bought from the land bank was only $1,100, and I had that for 5 years, and I built it up, all the windows and doors and everything in there, did some roofing work and everything. And so I'm a retired carpenter, of over 45 years, so I can get a house at a low price and fix it up. I know what I'm doing. Okay. And so yeah, it's time for me. And he's a terror. Terror. I'm the wheat. He's the terror. He looks like one of us, but he's not. His great grandfather is a Edomite. You see. So this okay, verse 5, Micah chapter 7, verse 5. Trust ye not in a friend, but put ye not confidence in a guide. Right. Because the time is coming when anyone that, just like now, I'm low vision blind, and I use him to navigate, negotiate, and guide my way on through things. Just like we went on an errand yesterday, And I really hated being low vision blind. A lot of you guys, y'all take for granted being able to see. Y'all gonna do the simplest or easiest little thing. Y'all gonna jump right out of bed, go to the bathroom, and not have to be careful. Y'all don't have to worry about bumping your head, bump your toe, and all these things. Me, I have to take care to every little thing. I can't just jump up and go outside and go do this and that. I barely can even see. And when the sun's shining bright, it's like a headlights in the fog type of situation for me. The least little thing. And so I use him for my eyes. Yahweh makes you remember. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13, even in this situation of me being burned, catching fire, Yahweh made sure that I had somebody available to service me. I am one of Yahweh's sons, and I must have a servant. I must have someone to service me. So Yahweh made sure that I had this Edomite that looks like one of us, that I would have him to service me now. In the kingdom, more likely he'll probably be one of my slaves, or one of my personal slaves. Who knows? Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that layeth in thy bosom. When you got a woman beside you, laying in bed, her head on your chest, and you just conversating about different things in your mind. Maybe y'all just get finished making love and everything's cool and you're feeling all right. You're feeling good. And everything's okay. Everything's all right. And you opening up your mouth and being confident in her and saying different things. No. She'll take that moment to record in her mind everything that you say. And she'll roll a tape back when she'll find it convenient to use it against you. She will forsake you. There's no doubt about it. King Solomon could not find out one woman that he could trust. Neither will you. Who are you but better than King Solomon? Are you better than King Solomon that you found you a woman that you can trust with ladies? If King Solomon couldn't find him, you're not going to find one of you either. This verse 6. For the son dishonoreth the father. Yep. And the mother rises up against him, and the daughter rises up against her mother. The time is coming where a lot of the household, you see what's going down now in a lot of people's houses. There's a lot of people that's on crazy right now, on bold. And so it's incredible that this society is still even operating right now. The family unit, there is no family units. In order for the solidification of a strong society, there must be a strong basing for the family unit. Without it, that society does in fact collapse because it becomes too filled with wickedness. You see, somebody's got to care. If nobody cares, then then eventually all will fall. All will fall. The daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's enemies are the men of his own house. You see that? You see that? The men of his own house. I had to be very careful with the different things that I say and do around here, because I can't trust this fool. Remember, y'all remember, he had called the police on me about a situation and stuff that had happened and stuff, and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. You see, and the police came straight to my bedroom door and shit. First he knocked and said, "Yes, Miss Sharma, could you come to the door, please?" And I thought it was sounding all innocent, and I got up and came to the door and stuff, and I opened the bedroom because I thought, my friend. I was getting up, coming to the door to see what my friend wanted, right? Shit. I opened up the bedroom door, the goddamn police was standing there. Goddamn Roman guards. I slammed the goddamn door shut and said, "Hold on, wait a minute, let me put some clothes on." Okay. And that was a bold situation. That was a bold situation. I ain't gonna tell you the rest. Those run the videos back, a few videos back, a number of videos back. You'll see what the situation was. This shit was crazy, and he's mentally ill. He's mentally ill. Having a little mental, situation. So yeah, I'm trying to save my money so I can go ahead and move, buy me another house, and move out of here, move into my own house. Lord's will. Y'all by Shem Y'all Shah. James chapter 4, verse 15. Lord's will. Because I don't want to become November. I don't want to be living here with this fool. I don't want society to shut down. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And this is not coming. I can't secure it like I want. I can't do it like I want. This is crib. This is domain. Not mine. You see, I'm just here for Yahweh has made this as a way out for me. You see? So Yahweh's going to always make a way out for you. In your situation, you're going to take you through the furnace of adversity, but you're going to make a way out for you. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 3. And, look, I like to take the time to remind you to press the like button. Okay, go ahead and press the like button. Okay, that helps out for the algorithm of the YouTube channel. And if you would, please press the subscription button. That will, and the notification bell. So that way you will receive special notification alerts each time that I release a new video for your spiritual edification. So, Wada, thank you ever so much for that. Now this is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 3. And it shall come to pass that when any shall yet prophesy, then his father and his mother and that begat him shall say unto him, Thou shalt not live, for thou speakest lies in the name of the Lord. And his father and his mother that begat him shall thrust him through when he prophesieth. Now, this is true because you got a lot of people that'll take the man of the Lord, and you're going through things. You're a man of the Lord, you're going through things. And you may be staying with your mother and father, relatives or whatever. But your own people, your family members, they're going to throw you under the bus because you represent righteousness and they represent wickedness. And the two forces are like two magnets that will not come together. They're only going to repel against each other all the time. So no matter what you do, you will not be able to get them to see the word, hear the word, or even fathom the thought of the word. Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9, 10, and 11. So because of this, no matter what you say, it's the same as tossing knowledge to dogs. They're just going to chew it up and shit it back out at you. That's all. That's all. Don't waste your time. Plant the seed, let it go on about your business. Because guess what? During the time of Jacob's troubles, when it ain't no food, your mom and your daddy is going to look at you as a pork belly, a pork chop sandwich, okay? And so that's all the way they're going to see you, okay? They're going to see you as some food to eat. Remember, as an African American, you are on the food chain. Yes, I'm going to change my status, do a status correction, Lord's will. and change over to an indigenous status because, hey man, I don't like being called African and African American, and I'm not African, and I'm not African American, and for us to agree to it and answer to it, that means we can still believe in the colonialisms of this red devil and our hopes and his abilities and his this and his that. No, we do not recognize ourselves as this byword African American. I don't accept that shit. I'm not African. And I'm not American. Okay? You know? I'm indigenous, original to this land. Period. Indigenous, original black and brown citizen of this land. Okay? Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. And think not that I am come to send peace on earth. No. I came not to send peace, but a sword. You see? Division. The sword cutting asunder all that is, cutting asunder all that would be of wickedness and evil. The Lord cut it asunder and brings it down, hews it down with this word. Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I come not to bring peace upon the earth. I come to bring fire. But what would it if what would I if it already be kindled? It's gonna already be kindled because we, the prophets of the Lord, us saints of the Lord, us voice of the Lord, us battle axes of the Lord, we are bringing forth this word to hew down the enemy like fire. This word comes out of our mouth to destroy, devour, and consume the enemy, okay? In all its totality, okay? That's what that be like, okay? Flat out. Verse 35, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father. That means a variance means individual little disses and individual little disses, that's little stuff that gets on your nerve about people. You know, these things are amplified, you know, in the household from one person to the other. Every little thing that gets on everybody's nerves is amplified against one another. These are the variances. And Edom knows this, so he designed his laws where you have to stay together, be together. He designed his areas, his geographical locations where everybody's all bottlenecked together one way or another in different little areas. When here it is, we're not overpopulated. We got a whole bunch of land here. Okay? Edom finds it better and easier for him to control us all if he keeps us all in a certain knitted little area, a little region, so he can control us. You see, that's what that is about. That's what that is about. And the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. All that's coming. You see, all that's coming. Even, you see, so it's not just particularly a family thing. No, it's also the in-laws. Again, going to be against in-laws. These things are going to happen. You know, just stand strong, steadfast in the word. Because we know why all this is happening. The Lord is on his way. And before he get here, he's setting the fire. You see, he's setting the fire. And this here is verse 36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. And see, and you gotta watch it because you can be on your way. You can wake up early in the morning, 3 or 4 o'clock, open your bedroom door to go take a piss, and whatever food is in your household that normally lives there with you, and y'all normally trust each other. But during the time of Jacob's trouble, this fool is sitting perched, waiting on you to come out your bedroom, to go to the bathroom, because this is your normal habit, and he or she knows your normal habit. They live in your household. So they setting you up. They waiting on you to come out the bedroom to go in the bathroom, take your piss, your early morning piss. And they know you're going to be only concerned about trying to make it to the bathroom, take your piss. So you're not going to be thinking about protecting yourself. You're going to be thinking about taking your piss. And that's when they're going to what? They're going to knock you in the head, knock you down, and you're going to pee on yourself. You see? And then I'm standing up over you talking shit. Well, why you pee on yourself? Me busting you upside the head with a bat, huh? Why you pissed? Why you pissed, nigga? God, then you pissed. Well, at least that's what I would do to a motherfucker. Remember, smart and cunning as a serpent. The first part. Nigga, no, there will be times when you're gonna have to use. It's gonna be Jacob troubles. It's gonna be Amos chapter 8 verse 11. So it's gonna be okay to use the smart and cunning as a serpent part. Okay, that's gonna be the time to use that part. Okay, that part, that part. Matthew chapter 24 verse 10. And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another. And that's where it's going to go. Every little thing, remember I told you about variance. Every little thing that gets on the people's nerve, that's what's going to be happening. Every little thing. Because imagine, when a society shut down, people ain't going to have no low-seas. They ain't going to be able to smoke no cigarettes. All that's going to be gone. People ain't going to be able to buy no liquor, no beer and wine. All that's going to be gone. The particle store going to be raiding and wide open. Ain't going to be shit in there. The grocery store, convenience store, all that shit raided and looted. Ain't going to be shit in there. None of that. And you ain't going to be able to go get no cookies, cakes, ice cream. And remember, the little frail, VRILL, the little reptilious little parasite that's in all of us, where it's going to really, that be the thing that be trying to get us all to want sweets and different things. That little parasite, and that's gonna be eating away at people and wanting people to get sweets. And people ain't gonna be able to get none. They're gonna be going crazy. They're gonna be going crazy because they're gonna be desiring those sweets, those treats, and every other thing. They're gonna be hungry. They ain't gonna be able to get no food. They're gonna be going off. They're gonna be shooting at pigeons and seagulls and shit. The birds, they're gonna be in trouble and shit. The cats and the dogs gonna be in trouble. The squirrels and the possums and raccoons and shit gonna be in trouble. The coyote, his ass better be cool. I'm telling you. And shit, everything gonna be hungry. People gonna be releasing their dogs because they ain't gonna be able to feed the dog. So they gonna release the dog and let it go. Let the dog go and roam and find some food because the dog gonna be hungry. The dog gonna get tired of sitting there. The dog gonna start roaming. Why? Because he's hungry. And so pretty soon the dog gonna come up on some children or somebody, or old person, and go off and attack them because the dog hungry. These are things that gonna be going around all the time. Everywhere you go, people gonna be mad and angry and shall hate one another. You see? And shall hate one another. People gonna be mad, and then what? A sniper fire because you hate your neighbors. They hate you in the goddamn first place, so you can't just walk outside. It's gonna be sniper fire. Hater neighbors gonna be shooting all through each other's window. They gonna look with a telescope or binoculars and see the neighbors sitting inside their room, inside their crib, and they gonna take aim and shoot in through the window and trying to kill each other. You see, take each other out so they can get each other resources. Whatever that may be, one can of beans, if that's all that's left, or half a bean. They want to try to split that bean up. No, dog, we ain't splitting this bean. This is my bean. You see? It's my bean, boy. You giving up that bean. Boy. Matthew 13, verse 12. Now, the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and children shall rise up against their parents and shall cause them to be put to death. You see? And that's the way it's going to be. Everybody's going to be out against each other. There is not going to be a friend situation. And that's just like the camp buddies. You're going to have to watch your camp buddy because, hey, if he's a 2/3 and he done tricked you all this time and you thought he was a hopeful elect and Yahweh ain't doing nothing with him, and then you are bugging in or bugging out, and this food is with you, and hey, y'all come up on some food, and he go to thinking, hey, the last morsel of the meal can be his if he just offer you. You see, so, hey, you're going to have to watch it. You're going to have to watch it. At every little turn, it's going to be something. by variant, it's going to be something that you're going to watch yourself for, watch yourself about, and stay strong. Because a lot of guys, it's wonderful that you're in the camps, and we're so thankful to Water Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for the camps. We love the camps because that's how we received our truth from the apostles and the elders and from the camps, okay? And so we love these camps. And a lot of brothers is, relying on the strength that you get from the camp. Gather all the strength that you can now. While you going down there, I wish I could come down there with you. I'm low vision blind, but I gather all the strength that you can now from the buddies, from the brothers down at the camp. Gather, because the time is coming when it's going to be Amos chapter 8, verse 11, when we're not going to be able to gather down at the camp. The brothers are going to be busting up individually. And so that's going to be the time Yahweh is going to want to see what you made of. Do you have the stamina and strength and the endurance to stand by yourself? Okay? You made 100,000 and trillion videos per second. You came down to the camp every time you're supposed to. Okay, but now still, it boils down to, are you going to take that MOTB? Are you going to stand strong? If a man is strong, too strong to topple, too strong to overthrow, then how about his family? How about you attack his family? How about his little girl, his 2-year-old little girl? She need medication. The strong man ain't got the medication. And his daughter, she crying. She hollering. She in pain. What you gonna do? If you just take that chip, you can get that medication and your daughter be well. Well, Yahushua said in his words, Psalm chapter 103, verse 2, there's benefits and healing in the wings of Yahushua. So when he gets here, there's going to be healing. Brothers are going to